What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be changing out the cabin air filter in the Tesla Model 3. I have the camera set up here. We're going to try to do this in the limited space that we have. I just got this off Amazon. It's supposed to include all the tools you need. Make sure that you get two filters because there are two filters in here. I got the one with the activated charcoal, and it does come with the tools. Comes with this. You'll need to open up in here to get out the old filters, and this just to get out all your trim right here. So first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna take this tool, this end, not this end, and you're gonna slide it under here and pop these out. There's gonna be three right here on the right side. My bad, light just died. And then one on the left side. So one there on the left, and then the three on the right. You're gonna pop those out and you're gonna move that plastic trim piece. This will be up here. So after you remove those four pieces, you should be able to just pop this out of place. You can unplug it if you want. You probably should, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to move it off to the side a little bit. And then you're going to pull out this panel here. Again, probably better to use the pry tool. So this is what it looks like once you pop it off. There's a bunch of tabs, so you're just going to have to go all the way down, just popping them all out. And this is what it's going to look like in here. Let's adjust, you guys. Alright, so the next step is to undo this screw back here. Make sure not to drop that screw, and this whole piece should come off. So your filters are in here. There's going to be two, and they're both going to have tabs on it. I think you have to remove the top one first, like so. As you can see inside, or hopefully you can see inside, there's a lot of dust and debris in there. So that's the first one. The second one is going to be inside. You're going to have to lift it up and then pull it out. Again, full of dust, debris. Got a lot of buildup up there. Now the reason I'm changing mine out is you kind of smell, when it's in the shade and stuff like that, it's fine, but when I park out in the sun and then turn on the car and the AC runs, it smells like mildew. It stinks. So here's the new filter. It has the tab as well. You do want to pay attention to see, make sure you got the right one, but also the flow. It says airflow in on this side right here. Get that clear for you guys. There you go. It says airflow in, so that side will be against this way. Now you're gonna get this back in there. Maybe that's why you need speaker and light, but I think I'm fine. Oop, going in the wrong way. So it pushes in, slides in, and it's going to drop down. Again, making sure you have that tab out. That way when you change it out in a year, it's still there. Now we insert the second one. Making sure again we have everything facing the right direction. Be mindful of the tab still. I'm just getting this tab. Where'd that tab go? This tab is still here, and then the tab on top is there, and we are good. That is now all in. We will get our plastic piece. There is a spot for it to clip on top. And it is this way. So this graded part will be on the outside, the smooth part will be in the inside. So it's clipped on top, it's all lined up. We're gonna get our screw, get it in the hole, try not to drop it. And again, all these tools are provided. Make sure your set has it provided if you don't have tools. If you do, it's pretty common tools. It's just a trim piece remover and, oops, looks like a torque bit. So let's line that back up. This might be the hardest part just because I can't really see what I'm doing since we have the camera. So I'm gonna turn off the camera and get my head in there, line everything up properly, and then be back with you guys. So I'm back. I did need two hands to kind of get it lined up properly. I'm finishing tightening it up. Sorry if the audio is weird. My microphone's facing the opposite direction from me. So it's hand tight right there. Is there a torque spec? Probably, which is kind of ridiculous, but just make sure it's tight. And you are now done installing your cabin air filter. Now we're just going to go reverse order, pop everything back into place. Bring in our trim piece. All these have to line up, so I would line up probably the center one first. And it is as simple as just popping it all back into place. You can hear it clipping back in, just making sure everything's clipped in properly. Give it a little tug here and there, nothing loose. We'll move over to this side to get this clamped back on. So I figured out how to deal with this shadow. Toss this one. This trim piece. There, kind of clip the edges in. So the two front spots clip in right here and here. And you're going to come back with your little plastic rivets. Start putting them back in the hole. Oh, one thing I did forget to mention earlier is if you have floor mats, to make sure to remove them, because it will just get in your way a little bit for removing the side piece right there. I would say kick plate, but it's not a plate. You really got to get your head in here to be able to line up those holes properly. I need the light. There we go. last one up here. So there we are. All 4 pins back into place. Oh, I'm a little off right there. Try to pop that back into place properly real quick. And that's it. Simple as that. Flashlight will be handy, but all you really need are these 2 tools right here. Torx bit, and this one you can kind of skip. You can do everything by hand or a screwdriver, but trim removal piece is always great. So quick review. This is the one I got off Amazon. There's plenty out there you can get. Just depends on what you want. I made sure to get the one with activated charcoal and the one that came with the tools. And then here are the dirty filters. This was the top one. It's got some moisture to it, and that's why it's smelling like mildew. The bottom one is even worse, but if you look in between the fins, you can see all the dirt it's filtered and picked up throughout the 2 years. This is the bottom one. This one's pretty nasty. It's got a paper straw in there and a lot of buildup of just junk. They feel a little heavy. That's mainly just because of moisture. I know that's an issue Tesla has, is water gets into the cabin air filter. So a way you could prevent that is getting a trim piece, like a rubber trim piece that you could add to your, what's it called, under your hood, that helps some of the water from going under there. Outside of that, you guys, thank you for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.